My name is Lunkuse Norah. I'm a She Cranes player. I'm a midfielder. When we talk about a midfielder in netball, they think of Widi, center, but I play more of wing attacker. I'm a child of William Chivumbi and Nakachwa Betty, who is now resting. I used to see my sisters playing netball in their high school, but then I got more interest when I got involved in inter-houses at my primary. In my P7 vacation, I trained more with different coaches, coaches Agalu, Coach Stone. There was a certain coach called Mike. I don't know where that coach went, but I no longer see him. That's the coach who connected me to St. Mary's Chitende, where I went for trials in my P7 vacation around January. I did the trials, then we went back home without telling me anything, whether I qualified or not. But then after like a week, my sister, because by then I didn't have a phone, I gave them my sister's phone number. My sister received a call from Coach Mugera, who is now the coach of the national team. By then he was the coach of St. Mary's Chitende. He called my sister and had qualified for to be part of St. Mary's Chitende. So I joined St. Mary's Chitende in 2012. Yeah, 12, 13, I'm not sure. In 2012 in Senior 1. That's when I started playing serious netball. In my Senior 1, Chitende was a very, very competitive team. It had very good players, and it was hard to be part of that first team. Chitende had like 3 teams, and I was part of the first team in my Form 3. Senior 1, Senior 2, Senior 1, I think Senior 1 I was on that 3rd team. Then Senior 2, when I trained more, then I joined the 2nd team. Senior 3, that's when I started playing with the first team. My memorable final would be at the national levels when we were in Nnalubaale. Were we playing against St. Julian? It was a very tough game, but we ended up winning. And then we went for East African Games. I remember another tough game was in Dar es Salaam. Still playing against Budo. It was also a very tough game, but still we won. After my high school, I spent I spent a few months without playing netball because I wanted to stop playing netball.
Oh.
Yeah, I was working somewhere, and I couldn't balance playing netball then working, and I had to join the university at the same time. So I received a call from Coach Mugera. By then he had joined KCCA Netball Club, so he called me to join KCCA Netball. So I had to leave the job that I was doing by then in my Senior 6 vacation, and I joined KCCA Netball Club. And I'm still playing for that same club. I've been there for 4 years now. When I joined KCCA, of course, it is a very competitive team. It had good players. And you know, I'm this girl who is from the high school. KCCA had its first 7 that was playing by then. And I had to make sure that I work hard so that I be part of the first 7. When I was in my high school, I was a shooter. But when I joined KCCA, I was a shooter, but at the same time playing wing attacker and center. But I was playing more of shooting. But when I joined KCCA, it had very good shooters. So then Coach Mugera had to switch me to wing attacker. So, and I really played that position very well. So I ended up being the first wing attack for KCCA from that time up to now. And in 2019, I was summoned at the national team for the first time. It was World Cup tournament. Yeah, that's how I joined the national team, and I'm still at the national team. Though, in 2019, I didn't qualify to be part of the final team. Hopefully this time I do qualify. My first tournament at the national team, we won the Pen Series. Then the second tournament, that was African Championship, and we lost at the finals against South Africa. My other tournament, that was Commonwealth Games, and we came in the 6th position. Then I also played first 5 last year in New Zealand. You know, netball, it's a team game, and if you're going to have, let's say, a dance performance at the court, of course you have to practice and you'll be part of those people who are going to dance. But I would say if it wasn't a team thing, I wouldn't be part of it, but of course I was part of it. I haven't thought of quitting netball since when I started playing this competitive netball. It has always been fun. I tried basketball in my senior one. I used to play basketball inter-houses in school, but of course I couldn't balance netball, basketball, and basketball, they contact so much. It is not like in netball. So I decided to quit that game. I'm only concentrating on netball. Okay, I come from a family of 7 girls, and my elder sisters used to play netball. But in my family, me and my young sister, Maggie, she's at the national team, Baagala Margret, the assistant captain, we are playing the professional netball because my sisters were playing village netball. That's what I can say. Village netball, school netball. They have never played at the club level. Yeah. Okay, I'm so proud that I have a sister at the national team, my young sister. Oh yeah.